The problem with Survivor 49. Now, I'm not gonna lie, we're like halfway into this season. We just got the merge episode, and like, this season for a new era season honestly ain't that bad, but like, as I'm watching this season, it just feels like there's something missing from this freaking season of Survivor. And I honestly think there are only two major issues with this season. The first one being production, and the second one being the concept of Survivor 50. But before I go over the absolutely diabolical editing of this season, I would like to go over all of the good aspects first, so I don't seem like such a freaking big meanie hater. First of all, the art department of this season absolutely cooked their pants off. The logo, all of the buffs, the freaking challenge immunity idols. Are you freaking kidding me, bro? Those are so tough. You need a raise, buddy. Give your art department a raise, buddy. Also, the twists this season are absolutely exquisite. I mean, have you noticed this is the first new era season where during the entire pre-merge, not a single freaking person went into tribal council with a lost vote. And we also got a regular merge episode, hello, thank you, bruh. Also, the cast is also pretty cool. It seems like everyone is trying to actually play the game. It's just that the editing is so abhorrently terrible that you can't tell. Okay, enough glazing this season. Now it's time to get into the nitty gritty of what makes it so freaking horrible. The editing. I don't know who they freaking hired to edit this season, but bro had to be on like at least 4 drugs at the least. There were 3 players in this season getting all of the freaking content, and they were on the wrong side of the votes at the merge episode. Is it too hard to ask to have the perspective of the people who actually freaking pulled off the blind side? So I would like to briefly go over each player's absolutely abhorrent edit really quick. Alex has 35 confessionals so far this season, which is in the top 3. And I can't tell you a single freaking thing about this guy. I don't know what his favorite movie is. I don't know how he likes his steak cooked. I don't even know what kind of car he drives. And I also don't freaking know who he's aligned with in the game he is currently playing. Quite literally, the only thing I remember Alex doing so far in this game is pulling out the Dangerous Animal book and showing us the scary snake. And next up we got Jawan, and I am absolutely bamboozled and dumbfounded by this bro's edit so far. Bro gets dogged on every single freaking episode, and yet is the mastermind of the season so far. I don't freaking understand why Jawan and Sage were built up as these comic idiot relief dorks, but then we're also somehow able to take out Nate, which seemed like a really big player. I don't freaking understand, bro. Christina. Oh, freaking Christina. The only thing I know about this person is that her mom is dead. That is quite literally the only content Survivor has given this person. That, and also her almost dying because of a tribe swap. Oh, and also, she broke a hammock. Why the heck did they leave the hammock scene in the show? And next up we got MC, which usually stands for main character, but yeah, not in her case. The only content that this individual has received is the fact that she found the Beware advantage and then proceeded to mention 47 times that she currently does not have her vote, only for her to find the idol and immediately use it without any votes against her. Survivor, what the freak are we doing? I quite literally know nothing about MC other than the fact she likes Camp Rock. And then we have Sage. For some reason, the editors of this season, for the first 3 episodes, wanted us to think that Sage was an absolute freak of nature who collects pimples in a jar and loves feces and pee. And then quite literally out of nowhere becomes a strategic mastermind who took out Shannon and Nate. What the heck is happening? And next up we got Steven, and I feel like this dude is actually in the best position right now in the game. He's on everyone's good side, and for some freaking reason, the only thing I know about this guy is he likes to tell dad jokes and he likes to murder chicken. It took us 3 or 4 episodes to realize that him and MC were even close allies. What the heck is that, bro? And then we have Sophie. Holy crap, Sophie. Perhaps one of the worst edits I've seen in my entire freaking life. This lady has a 100% challenge win rate so far. She's the first person to win individual immunity. And I have absolutely no freaking idea who this person is. I can't tell you a single fact about this person other than the fact she doesn't like fruit. Like, I'm not sure if she like snuck into like the production fridge and ate Jeff's leftovers or anything, but like, he has to hate her for some freaking reason. If Sophie doesn't go out next episode, her edit is the most baffling thing to ever freaking exist in Survivor. And then we have the Tubular Trio who get all the content despite not being very good at the game so far. So we got Rizdork. For some freaking reason, this guy is able to say his catchphrase, the R-I-G-G-O-D Riz God Baby, every single freaking episode. Like, why the heck do I need to hear that every episode? Can someone else get a confessional to replace that one? I already heard it 14 times! And next up we have Savannah, who is getting an absolutely giant, massive villain edit, which is very confusing if you know the spoilers for the season. I don't know, it feels weird to have 18 confessionals of Savannah dunking on Jawan just for her to freaking get absolutely blindsided by the dude. And next up we have my favorite player of the season so far, Sophie, and I'm not gonna lie, her edit is really good because she has a lot of confessionals and she eats and cooks and devours them every single time she speaks. Go girl. Yeah, but when you have 10 freaking players left in your season and you know nothing about over half of them, you've royally screwed up your edit, not gonna lie. That's why the edit is horrible, but now let's talk about the elephant in the room, Survivor 50. It's hard to be excited for this season when 50 is right around the corner and we already have the full cast and we have so many absolutely legendary players on that season. And we already know the 2 players from 49, so we know they make it far despite being on the bottom, so like the whole season's freaking ruined. And you're like, oh, it's just a freaking theory. Jeff Probst literally did an interview where he confirmed Rizzo and Savannah are the 2 players, so it's not even a theory anymore. It's confirmed facts. I guess like Jeff just hates this season and wants it to fail with a burning passion. But yeah, guys, that's gonna be the end of this video. If you guys enjoyed, make sure to smack that like button and subscribe. And I will see you all in the next video. Yeah, peace.
We'll be very sad and feed us the steakest. We'll be making glad and make sure to comment about how much Survivor sucks and about how Liz loves Applebee's even though it's butt, and hit the notification bell because if you don't, like you says, it will be a big mistake. And David the Doofus will throw milk in your face, and then Stinky Sue will take a poo all over your shoes.
Hey everybody, this is Bruce here for Season 45 Survivor. Now, I, Bruce, the greatest Survivor player to ever exist, demand that all of you subscribe to Meme View, that's M-E-M-E, View, and hit the like button, or if you don't, you end up like me on Season 44, alright? You don't want that, do ya?